What's up, y'all? I'm back. I ain't gonna even lie, I was a little fucked up about that strike, you know, because all we want to do over here is find justice for Maleah. That's it and that's all. But they ain't stopping shit. We gonna keep moving. It is what it is. And in this video right here, we gonna discuss the fight because there was mention of a fight between Brittany and Derion. So let's start with this right here. So about a week ago, there was an article that came out, and in the article, Quanell X, the motherfucker that's doing all the talking for Brittany, him. He states in this article, he says, Quanell X said Bowens and Vence got into an argument after Bowens caught Vence sending naked photos to another man, and she confronted him. She told him that she was giving back his ring and that she was not going to marry him, and I believe that caused him to snap in anger against young Maleah, he said. So, yeah, this bothered me a little bit because he's confirming that there was an argument between Brittany and Derion, I'm sorry. And it was because Derion supposedly sent some photos, some naked photos, okay, to another man. And she confronted him about it. Okay? She confronted him. And in this confrontation, she telling him, like, you know how we get. She probably like, shit, motherfucker, get your ring. I ain't marrying you. You some bullshit. You know how we do sometimes. With the hand in the air. Yeah. Now, I don't know if this confrontation turned physical or if this was just an argument between them. But this fight bothers me because we don't know exactly when the fight happened. Now, we do know that it was before she went out of town. But I read some articles, like this one right here, that said the confrontation took place on April the 30th. Yeah. Is this just bad reporting or is this the truth? Then, there was other articles that said it happened the day before she was due to leave. And I'm like, okay, so at the end of the day, the fight took place either on the 29th or the 30th. That's where I'm at with this shit, okay? So let's discuss why they were fighting. Brittany supposedly found some dick pics that Derion was sending to another man. And she blew up on this nigga. Like any of us would. I would, you know. But she blew up on him, confronted him, and like I said, it either happened the 29th or the 30th, right before she was due to leave. And at this point, now she's calling him gay. In the beginning, she came out like, oh nah, Maleah wasn't being abused. We're not those kinds of people, was what she said. Then a few days later, now all these child abuse accusations, shit about him molesting the baby. Like, it was fucked up. And she claimed she was scared. That's what she said. She was scared. She was scared to reveal that to the police about Derion. So you were scared to give them that information. But you didn't mind blowing up on this nigga about some text to another man. So you confronted him about that. But you kept your ass quiet about the abuse? Come on, man. Brittany full of shit. I ain't gonna keep saying that. I'm not gonna keep saying that. And again, if they don't show us the video, just like in the Kanika case, how we wanted to see the freezer footage. I want to see the footage of Maleah alive when she left because I think something happened to Maleah before she even left town. That's just how I feel. In the beginning, they didn't mind telling us about the fight. It was in all kind of reports. But now, this where we at with this shit. Listen to this.
How were things with you and Derion before you left for your father's funeral?
Let's not speak to that. Let's move forward.
Did y'all hear the interviewer? He asked her how was things between her and Derion before she left to go to her father's funeral. She couldn't even answer. Quanell had his ass on it. You hear me? He was on it. He like, no, let's not answer that. I'm like, well, damn. Why is the fight a secret now? Why y'all being so secretive about the fight now? And if I'm not mistaken, he mentioned something about the CPS case. And I don't know if it's because I don't know too much about how that CPS shit works, but what does the fight between them have to do with CPS? They didn't say they was fighting the kids. This was supposedly a fight between him and her. So what does CPS have to do with it? I mean, I really don't know. So if y'all know that, I mean, enlighten me. Because I don't know. I just felt like that question could have been answered. Because like I said, y'all didn't have no problems discussing that shit in the beginning. Now everybody got to be quiet. Okay? So, if you pay attention to this picture right here, when she told us that she done blew up on this nigga, she like, I'm giving your ring back, I ain't marrying you, I ain't doing nothing. But if you look at this picture right here, if you look at her left hand, I mean, that look like a ring on her finger, right? And at this point, Maleah's missing. So she's still wearing the ring. Okay? For whatever reason. She's still wearing it. She still got it on. So was she just talking shit? She ain't give it back. You said you was going to give it back. Why you ain't give it back? And she said she was going to give it back because she found out that this nigga gay. Okay? So let's listen to what Derion father had to say about that.
She never found no pictures of Derion with no guy, nothing like that. She saw some texts with him with a girl,
Okay.
and she got mad.
Derion father is telling us that Brittany found out that he was sending text messages between him and another girl, not a man. So then I'm like, well, damn, why would she want us to believe that he gay? Like, now she accusing this nigga of being everything, an abuser, everything. But what I found, what I got a hard time wrapping my mind around is the fact that you didn't mind stepping to this nigga about sending some dick pics to whoever, but you ain't stepped to this motherfucker about abusing your daughter or molesting your daughter. You understand what I mean? It makes no sense. And because Brittany then went to the extreme with this shit, in my opinion, it makes me wonder if something happened to Maleah during the fight. You know, well, it could have been an accident. We already know she had these brain injuries, you know, and they were reporting that like half of her skull was gone or some shit like that. You know, was y'all fighting and knocked her over and she hit her head? Like, what happened? I would rather for Brittany tell me that this shit was an accident than to keep spilling this shit out her face that makes no sense to none of us. It don't. So again, did something happen to Maleah during the fight? Now, I know like in a couple videos, you know, I was telling y'all that I felt like Maleah's father could kind of tighten up the timeline for us if he would only tell us when he went over there to try to get his kids. Because that's what was reported, that he went to go get his kids, but he only left with the son. He didn't get Maleah. And I wanted to know why. And not only that, when did he go over there? That's some of the video footage that we don't have. I need to make a list of the video footage that we don't have. Because when did he go over there to try to get the kids? Now, it made sense that if she told him, like, look, I'm going out of town, my father's funeral, come get the kids. I'm leaving on Tuesday. Come get the kids Monday or Tuesday. You understand what I mean? When did he pop up over there? Because one of the things that I still consider is the fact that In the beginning, Brittany came out and said that she thought the biological father and Derion had something to do with what happened to her daughter. She said both of them. And I couldn't understand that. I'm like, well, damn. So your baby daddy and your new dude conspired together to kill your daughter or to harm your daughter? Again, the shit didn't make no sense. And I know everybody's checking for the father, like where he at, he ain't speaking, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. And I'm one who believes that he ain't had shit to do with it. I do believe that. I think he's a grieving father. But I just found a video of Maleah's father. Yeah. Let me just listen to this. And then we gonna discuss this. Because this shit put out by Craig Davis, the biological father, had me on pause for a minute. So I need y'all to hear this. Listen to this real quick.
You know, like even before this. So, and I don't want no attention. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know me? Know I ain't the person that want attention. I don't take the pacifier from them. You know, want to see me, man? Y'all get in touch with my family, man. Y'all gotta pull up on me. You know, I don't really go around nobody. You know, I don't leave the house. So, hey, look, bro. I am about to get off. Yeah, cause you know it's random people that's just doing too much. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I hope people I love, you know, got my message. You know, and I ain't out there searching because I know what happened. Let me get off of here.
Okay, so wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Now, if you was paying attention to this live, when he said, man, I'm about to go on and get up off of here, somebody in the live asked him, why wasn't he out there searching for his daughter? His response was, he ain't out there searching because he know what happened. Y'all heard him. And I'm like, what? So what, nigga, what happened? Now understand this. I'm trying to be on the father's side, okay? But we don't know when he went over there to try to pick up the kids. And he's telling us he know what happened. But in the reports that was given by the police, they said that he was being cooperative. I mean, so he's talking to these motherfuckers. He ain't, you know, it is what it is. He's talking to them. So I want to know what he's told them. I'm hoping he mentioned something about when he tried to go over there and get his kids. I'm hoping he told them that. And they got a tighter timeline than we do. Because shit's missing. Okay? But yeah, I had to let y'all see that. I'll be back. Yeah, because I really just don't even know what to say after that live. I don't. But I do believe that there was a fight and maybe Maleah got caught up in that shit. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'll be back. They ain't stopping shit. We still on their ass.